welcome to Choo. My name is Jay Bang and I am a professional hot sauce maker. Well, I don't know if I'm professional. I do own and operate my own small foods company which specializes in hot sauce. So I've been making and selling hot sauce full time for about 5 or 6 years now. So I guess that well, not really sure what that makes me, a bit of a dickhead really. Whatever, the point is, I kind of know what I'm doing when it comes to the spice. And in this video, I'm going to show y'all how to make a delicious, spicy plum sauce. Did you fucking hear that? This is a delicious sort of dipping sauce with a Southeast Asian flair. It's great for like samosas or dumplings. And a lot of feedback I've been getting is that it's really, really excellent on steak. So since hearing that, we started putting it on steak, and I tell you what, it's fucking fantastic on steak. So this is a really good all-rounder, sweet, spicy, yummy, little sexy sauce, and it's actually the exact recipe for our very popular Raven's Wrath sauce. So you might be thinking, hey dude, why the fuck would you be giving away your exact recipe? It's not a very good business decision, and you know what? I'm not very good at business, but we'll talk more about that later. But first, let's make some fucking plum sauce. Are we saying action? Is that?
I'm saying action.
So should we just agree that it's action from now on? That's what I've decided. I love you. Alright, so first, this is a fucking squeaky chair. First, let's talk equipment. God, that's fucking good. I've been house-ridden with influenza for 8 days. Fuck, that's good. You're gonna want a big old pot. Something to cook it in, right? You're also gonna want a spoon of some sort or something to stir it around in. Obviously, you're gonna need a blender of some kind. You can just use a regular blender, but I highly recommend using stick mixers. So a stick mixer is very effective. These are pretty cheap. They do tend to burn out if you use them over and over again. So if you are gonna make hot sauce or you're gonna be using a mixer regularly, I do suggest upgrading. Now, you don't need something as fucking monstrous as this, but it is worth spending a few extra bucks. That's some big stick energy right there. I do recommend getting something a little bit more powerful because it does help make that sauce nice and fine. You're also going to want something to put it in afterwards, i.e. a bottle and a funnel and a ladle to help get it in the bottle, and you're fucking good to go. Ingredients. Now, like I said, this is my exact recipe for Raven's Wrath, scaled down. So you can scale this up and up and up and up as much as you want. Birdeye Chillies and Habanero Chillies. I'll put a full list in here in the description or wherever, somewhere. These are great, very common varieties, super fruity, super spicy, not ultra hot, but delicious. Red apples, now, I just get whatever's cheap in season. Usually something like a Fuji or, what's the other one called? What's that other apple called, baby?
Rogal.
Yeah, what's the other one?
Pink Lady.
Pink Ladies, they work really well for this. Obviously don't use a Granny Smith or anything like that. Plums, the star of the show. I love to use Satsuma plum. Satsumas are originally a Chinese plum that were taken by the Japanese and now given a Japanese name. Doesn't matter, you can get them all over the world. They are a bit smaller and a bit fiddlier, but they're way sweeter. They're much more, they have a red, what do you call the inside?
Flesh.
What's the outside then?
Skin.
Okay, so they got red flesh. This is why I like them. It adds a delicious, sweet, beautiful color as well. Any red-fleshed plum will do. Skin on, stone out. Apple cider vinegar, soy sauce, ginger, garlic, brown sugar, cracked black pepper, cloves, star, anise, and a little bit of water just to help blend it all together. Like all my sauces, I can't be fucked taking the skins, blanching them. I can't be bothered taking out the seeds. You can if you want. Who cares? Don't even bother. Just chuck it all in the pot. Like I said, do whatever you want, but this is our recipe. If you want to be exact to my ever popular Raven's Wrath, then this is what you would do. But you know, I don't care what you do with it. Once this is out there, it's yours to do with whatever you want, baby. You be you, all right? Throw that all in the pot on a very low heat. This is a very thick sauce, so if you have that heat too hot, you're gonna burn the shit out of it. And that reminds me, you're gonna wanna stir regularly so as not to let it stick. Leave that in there for about an hour and a half, depending on the quantity. The small batch I'm doing now was probably only 45 minutes, but if you're gonna do a full-size batch, maybe up to 2 hours. Once that's done, let it cool ever so slightly, and then we're gonna add our final ingredient, which is activated charcoal. Activated charcoal, a weird ingredient. You get this in health food stores. I don't know what health benefits it has. It's supposed to be some hippie hoodoo guru stuff. The reason I put it in Raven's Wrath is to just add a little bit of a natural food coloring. I bleed heavy metal, right? I'm a heavy metal guy since I was a kid. and I wanted a sauce that was kind of like heavy metal, fucking whatever. So I wanted a really dark sauce. Now this naturally comes out pretty dark anyway. Add a teaspoon or whatever of activated charcoal does 3 things actually. 1, adds a nice natural darkening without having to put anything too overly artificial. I'm not wanky about artificial stuff, but it certainly adds a natural colouring to it. It also does thicken it up a little bit, which is kind of cool, because like I said, this is a dipping sauce, so we want it to be a little bit coagulated. And it does, for whatever reason, knock off a little bit of the heat. So this is something is optional. It's not going to change the flavour. It's completely flavourless, but it does thicken the sauce, take the heat down a little bit, which, you know, I like the heat to go up, so that's not a great thing for everyone. And also, yeah, give it a natural color, whatever the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway, it's fun. We've put it in there. That has no negative health effects, so put it in there if you want. And bro, that's it. All you're gonna do next is bottle this shit up. Make sure you heat treat your bottle. So we haven't really talked about heat treating or sanitation too much in these videos. So what I like to do is get my glass bottles, give them a bit of a rinse. I use a bit of a leave-in beer sanitizer thing. Then I preheat the oven to about 115 degrees Celsius. Throw the bottles in there for about 15 minutes. Then sanitize the lids using a leave-in sanitizer that you can get from a homebrew store. Then when the bottles are ever so slightly cooled, that's when you bottle, seal it straight away, and you're gonna have excellent shelf life. The acidity on this one's pretty good as well. So not only do you have sanitized bottle, you have the acidity and the pH just right. So you're gonna get fantastic fucking shelf life out of this, as long as you don't introduce contaminants. And baby, that's fucking Raven's Wrath right there. So why am I giving away my signature recipe? Well, the reality is all of our ingredients are on the side of our bottles for every single one of our products. So with a bit of mucking around, you could approximate any one of my sauces if you really wanted to. So it's not that much of a secret, really. The other reason is I don't really give a shit. I just thought it'd be a fun idea to share this with you guys. But also, this is a very seasonal product. I struggle to get plums all year round. And in a full batch that I make with my business, it's about 3 kilos of plums. That only makes around 18 or so bottles. And you can't get them all year round here in South Australia in the Adelaide Hills, which means I either have to store them and freeze them, which takes up all my freezer space. The point is, I can't get this all year round, and people do tend to ask about this sauce quite a lot. When you're getting the plum sauce, when you're getting it. It's not on our online store all the time. We're not discontinuing this, by the way, so don't fret. You can still grab a bottle when it's in season. I am working on it. Like I said, I've planted the plum tree, so I'm hoping that I can have a near infinite supply of plums in the future. But because it's seasonal, I figured if I can just share this recipe with you guys and you can be fucked, you can make the sauce yourself. Don't worry, like I said, you can still come find us at one of our many events. Check out our website to grab a bottle. But yeah, that's the reason I'm sharing this with you guys. I'm not going to share all my recipes, but I don't know why. I sort of what am I doing? Is that enough? I'm waffling again, aren't I? I haven't had a beer in like 9 days, so actually this is cider. God damn it, that's good. Yeah, lots of vitamins, because like, apples are really healthy for you. We've just come off influenza, like I said. I've been Jacob, you've been, should I say J-Bang?
Yeah, because you introduced yourself as J-Bang.
I've been J-Banger. I've been Jacob. You've been watching Choo. This was my Raven's Wrath spicy plum sauce recipe. Check out our other hot sauce videos, our homebrewing videos, all our videos. If you like this, please do me a favor, share this video around. It's the best thing you can do other than jumping on the website and grabbing a bottle if you want. If you're not really sure if you want to make this sauce and you're in the Adelaide area, jump on our website, go to our calendar. We're doing a ton of events coming up. You can come try the sauce if it's in season. It will be in the next month or so anyway. Come say g'day, give me a high five. Maybe I can get someone to work the store. We're going to get a pint together, eh? So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.
And action.
Oh, we're doing that, okay. Hey, welcome to Choo. Do I do a hey, or should I do like a yo, motherfucker, baby?
I don't know. You always say hey, don't you? You don't want to change it up now.
This is a squeaky chair.
5,800 subscribers.
Yo! Influenza!
And action.
This is so fucking cute and it's so hot as well, goddamn. Is it focused on me or on the shelf behind me?
It's focused on you now.
Fucking camera, I don't... Ooh, $1,000. It's bullshit, the phone's better. It looks pretty cool though when it does work. Are you mad at me because you bought me the camera?
Poor camera.
Oh, you feel bad for the camera?
Yeah.
It's an inanimate fucking object. Apple a day keeps a doctor away. What about concentrated?
Fermented.
Fermented keeps the bacteria away.
Fermented's really good for your tummy.
Had we been
Sauerkraut.
Had we been drinking more cider prior to getting influenza, we probably wouldn't have knocked us out for fucking 8 days, right?
been brutal. Get your flu shots, kids.
Do it.